Three, two, one, we're live. I think we're live. Are we live? Who knows? I never actually know when this starts. I need to figure it out. Because I'm just dumb. I'm just dumb. Very, very, very dumb. When it comes to this anyway, obviously. I'm smart with other things. Smart with other things. What's up, Jordan Johnson? Welcome to the stream. You're in super, super early. Yeah, I'm starting the stream literally 3 minutes earlier. Just so that when it gets to 10:30, I'm officially starting the stream. But as you can probably tell already, hopefully by the title, what's up Gene, what's up Thomas? Hopefully if you can tell by the title already, I'm just going to quickly update it just in case it hasn't. We are playing Chelsea today in the Champions League semi-final. We've got the first leg, which I hope is at home. Yes, it is. And then we go away to Chelsea after that. So, we've got 5 games today. Leicester, West Ham, Chelsea, then Burnley, then Chelsea again. So we've actually got 4 away games in a row, which I find absolutely ridiculous. But nevertheless, that's what's going on. Welcome Thomas, welcome to. We've got Gene, Thomas and Jordan in chat right now. If you're watching on YouTube afterwards, skip forward a few minutes to get to the actual gameplay. But yeah, we're coming towards the end of season 6. I think it's season 6. I could be mistaken. Let me just very quickly check and make sure I am right. So that is season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, coming towards the end of season 6. Not done too bad. Yeah, so I'll do a quick recap. Super quick, as in what we did. We won the league title. And we came first in the in League One. Then we came first in the Championship. Then we came second in the Premier League. Then we came first in the Premier League. First again in the Premier League. And then so far we are first in the Premier League yet again. And my current wage is only £13,000 a week. A bit shocking. But what are you going to do? What you going to do? Actually going to very quickly check as well. Well, first of all, that wage budget is insanely wrong. Like, look at that. Apparently, that much in the wage budget. So, £400,000 in the wage budget is worth about £5 million. Ridiculous how broken that is, but that's FIFA for you. Very quickly, I'm actually going to search I'm not going to actually apply for these jobs, but these are other jobs I could get. You got Arsenal, Chelsea, pretty much every Premier League club: Everton, Liverpool, City, United, Southampton, Spurs, Swansea, Inter Milan, Juventus, Milan, Napoli, and then back to Arsenal. So I could pretty much join any Premier League team I wanted to. Any big Premier League team anyway. So you got teams like United. I could even join Spurs, who are currently in second, which I find very weird. But at the end of the day, why would I leave Wigan? That's my big thing. Swansea as well. Swansea might not be too bad because they've got a really good side that I can definitely work with. But why would I leave Juventus again? Apparently they're 5th in Serie A. 16 wins in this 5th. I suppose Milan. Wow, 21 wins and Milan are 4th. Who the hell's winning Serie A? Not even Napoli. Who the hell are the top 2 sides in Serie A? What's up, Christopher Sanchez? Hope everyone's having a good day, by the way. Right, it's only early in the morning if you're from England, but hopefully your day will be good later on. Very quickly going to check. I want to find out where the hell other teams are in Italy, because if Juventus, Milan, Inter and Napoli aren't first, maybe Roma are first, I'm guessing. Napoli are apparently first, and Juventus are third. But when I went on the job thing, what? So Milan second, Juventus third, Napoli first. And then if I go into browse jobs, Napoli are apparently third, not first. Milan are apparently 4th, Juventus are apparently 5th, and Inter apparently 8th. So that's why it's broken, FIFA, because it can't even maintain over the literal 2 things. It can't maintain the things. It's 2:30 AM where you were. Jeez, man. Fair enough. I hope you had a good day then, yesterday. Or I'm hoping you're going to have a good day. Damn, 2:30 AM. That is insane, dude. Thank you for actually being awake and watching this. What am I doing in this first match? We've got 2 games to start off with against Leicester and West Ham. Kind of big games, but at the same time, not as big as this Chelsea match. So what I'm going to do is play my best team for Leicester. Actually, was it only 4? No, it's 5 games, yeah. Play my best team against Leicester, because it makes sense. Play like a rotated side against West Ham. Play my best side for that first leg against Chelsea. Then, obviously, rotated side against Burnley. And best side once again against Chelsea. Then next episode, which will be tomorrow, will be Palace, Watford, Spurs, and potentially a Champions League final as well. What's up, Sam? And yeah, the glitches on the table are insane. We've experienced that in the Championship before, but never that bad in other leagues. So we have 5 points clear of Spurs. I'm going to come into this first match against Leicester. So hopefully we'll get ourselves a win. Oh yeah, the Premier League table, just in case you are curious, people. For the full table, you can see definitely top 2. Unless Spurs massively mess up, because they've got a 9-point lead with only, 18 points remaining. It's us first, Spurs second. United seem to be in that Champions League place. Then West Ham and Chelsea. Then Palace, Swansea, Southampton, Stoke and Arsenal, round at the top 10. Liverpool in 11th, Everton 12th, Man City 13th. That's terrible for them. And you've got Brighton, Derby, Bournemouth and Watford. And the bottom 3 clubs, Burnley, Leicester and Wolves. So Wolves 8 points away from safety and only 5 games left for them. That means 15 points, and they need 8 at least, with Watford getting none. Not looking good for them at all. So maybe Wolves are going down, and it could be Leicester or Burnley joining them. And if we beat Leicester now, and then was it Burnley we play not long after? Yeah, then Burnley, we could potentially relegate these 2 sides. We'll get into this first match. Yeah, Leicester City at 19th. It's 9:33 PM where you were. The Chelsea one is going to be a good one. And Christopher... Oh, it's entertaining. Ah, fair enough. Thank you very much. But yeah, the Chelsea one is going to be the biggest one of the series, I believe. Because although the World Cup final for England was pretty good, I wasn't really bothered when I lost it that much. Obviously, I was annoyed. I wanted to win. But you know what I mean. It's not too bad. Also, I've planned to potentially... end this series, not this season coming, the one after that. So potentially 2 more seasons left with this. My aim is to go as long as possible into FIFA 19. But I'm also going to get to a point where I might want to take maybe a day or 2's break. I know I only do Monday to Friday as it is, streaming. But if like FIFA 19 is going to come out, I might take like a day or 2 off before that, just to prepare myself in terms of, you know, certain stuff. Well, I fell over a fucking thing. 10:34 for you, Jordan. Wow, got people from all over watching this. It's awesome, that. One cool thing about streaming, people from all over the world. The other Champions League semi-final is Spurs versus Atletico Madrid. And they'll be playing tomorrow. In-game, that is. So, yeah. Oh, so not tomorrow, Christ. The day after us, I believe. So, hopefully, we'll be facing... maybe Spurs in the final. Actually, no, I don't want to face Spurs. I've had bad luck against Spurs in the past. Shibasaki got absolutely nailed then, by the way, which was annoying. But I've had bad luck against Spurs in the past. I'd rather test myself against Atletico Madrid. So yeah, hopefully Atletico Madrid get through. Although, yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Solanke, good little touch away from his man. Chaplin's on the inside. Good little touch. Cutting inside now. Oh, Ruben Semedo. He's going to be a very good player. Got some good players, Leicester. From Coventry? He's from Coventry. Fair dues, man. Fair dues. Here is Leicester's squad, just in case you are curious. They've got Georgian, no idea. Cucurella, left back, I know him. Ruben Semedo, Verstrait, I believe is Company's regen. Durnley in goal, not a clue who he is. Maybe Josh Murphy, I believe, or it could be the other one. Amerta, Ndidi, and Younes in the middle. Then Che Adams, damn it, they bought Adams. And then Musa up front as well. Is Fosu-Mensah still injured? No, Fosu-Mensah's back. He was he's only slightly injured, I believe, so he's not. I've not really had to rest him for any matches. Loftus-Cheek isn't back yet though. He won't be back for a long while yet. Good save by Durnley. Yeah, I'm just going to try and push this match, try and get a good early goal. I think Fosu-Mensah has been my player of the season so far, just for his defensive work. I mean, yes, Chaplin has done fantastic again, but Fosu-Mensah at the back has been an absolute legend for me. Shibasaki's not had a bad season, to be fair, coming in for the injured Loftus-Cheek. Obviously next season we might be playing Onuma. Oh wow, that's a terrible pass. I'm not sure what to do. Onuma and Elneny might feel like two similar players, so I can't have both of them playing at the same time. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out next season. All to come next season. You're watching from Australia, WJ? Nice one, man. Nice one. Hopefully the weather is good there. I mean, it pretty much always is. Hopefully you're having a good a few days. I know that it's not the best of time for a lot of people because school and stuff might be starting soon. Maybe results day as well for some people. Oh yeah, Loftus-Cheek is still injured. He'll be out for potentially another month or two, I believe. I don't think he'll play again this season. I mean, he might be able to make a few appearances at the end of the season, but I doubt it. Oh, come on. It all depends on how lucky I get with his return from injury and when the days fall, basically. So yesterday we had a terrible start. We lost 2 of our first games in the Premier League. If I do that today, I can't see Spurs dropping points again, so we've really got to do well in these matches. And that Ruben Semedo has been a pain in my arse. Just can't get past him. Costa wins it back. Salvador, flick it in. Chaplin. Ruben Semedo again. He's literally the only player on their team doing any defensive work. Right, Estero Branco. Maybe I go for a bit of a run forward with a different player. Maybe I've got to just try and work some things. Why is my players always down on the floor at the moment? Takes the mick. Salvador. Why is Salvador like so close? No, go out, wait. What? Go out wide. Costa. Ball in. Solanke couldn't get there. Yeah, it's winter here, but weather is still sunny. Typical. When it's winter in England, the weather is absolutely awful. I don't mind it, personally, because I prefer the cold weather. Especially for streaming, because there's nothing worse than sitting in a hot room with no air conditioning, because we're English, we don't have air conditioning properly. Not in houses anyway. And then, yeah, just getting really horrible and sweaty and shit. Oh, what was that pass back to Van Bergen? It was shit, is what it was. Right, slank it. Oh, Semedo's going to clear that. Griezmann was 57 rated on FIFA 10. Damn, dude. Watching from Auckland. Nice. The FFA Cup is on. Wish Wellington Phoenix didn't lose a fortnight ago. Wellington Phoenix are apparently a joke. I think Wigan either play today or tomorrow. I think it might be today against Stoke City. At the Stoke City FC Stadium, whatever it's called. Salvador tried to pick one out. Oh, Solanke couldn't get the rebound. England has LA. What was that? I'm not sure if you misspelled something or I just don't understand what that is. Branco, ball in. Solanke, it changed my player away from Solanke so he wouldn't even have a chance at that. That's ridiculous, man. And the header Costa, nice one. Salvador, that control, what is going on? Lag snowing, kind of cold here, 9 degrees here. 9 degrees is really cold. Like, a good temperature is like 15, 16. A bad temperature is like, obviously the minuses. Had that a few times in England, especially towards the middle of the night, and that is not fun. Oh, come on, I just cannot get a shot on target anymore. I'm breaking through the side, but the defenders are always there, and now they're countering Musa. Not the thing I want. How's he still got that ball? How did he still have that ball after all that shit? An article today that they can't sign New Zealand players. That's a bit weird. What, some kind of political thing, or they just don't want to? Or they're not allowed to? If they're not allowed to, that's messed up. Okay, give them a chance because my guy was down. Not injured, but just down. That's ridiculous. Good control by Estero Branco there. Very powerful pass into him. It's this 4-4-2 that annoys me. I don't mind playing against 5 at the back sometimes because you can exploit the midfield. And they have no like power going forward, but with Leicester they've got power going forward and they've got the defence and stuff there. When you've got a slanky with headers like that, none of that matters. 1-0, that is what we've been missing. Good crosses in the box and finishing them off. Ooh. Don't want to. Well, they don't want to, that's weird. That's like, for example, Wigan saying we're not going to sign any Northern Irish players because obviously Northern Ireland and the rest of the UK don't get along properly. But yeah. Long shot to the Valenia since you can't break the defence. Not a bad shot, Christopher. I might try that if I get him in a good position. The problem with long shots... No, sorry about that. For some reason I'm speaking, my voice is just like going weird. Nice pass by Solanke. The problem with long shots sometimes is I try them once and then I don't stop until I get one in. Obviously when I'm like 0-0 it's like not the best options. Plus Alenia's kind of deep at the moment for some reason, I'm not sure why, but he'll get a chance eventually. Again, against a 4-4-2 long shots are also quite difficult because they have like 8 men behind the ball, whereas in a 5 at the back usually they've got maybe 7 or 6. So yeah, never mind, yeah. It is my last season and last series you're doing. No, it isn't, Bro Gaming. It's not my last season, but it is the last series I'm doing in FIFA 18. I got this season. Even if I win the Champions League and the Premier League, I still can do better. Wow, Stoke are beating Man City, Arsenal and Southampton are drawing, Wolves and Liverpool are drawing. I can still do better. My main aim is to win all 4 things, which, you know, is quite difficult. But yeah, my aim would be win the Carabao Cup, win the Premier League and win the Champions League. My aim is to win the Champions League back to back. Obviously that would be fantastic, but I'm going to keep playing and streaming until FIFA 19 comes out because I don't see the point in not doing that. I might as well whilst I've got the, well, you know, still a month left pretty much, so I can do stuff in that month's time. And who knows, I'll get some more people in, start the votes and stuff, which I've not posted just in case. I'm going to post it in a second. Che Adams, I hate that guy so much on this game. He was the bane of my existence in the Championship. Him at Birmingham and then every time we faced Birmingham in like cup competitions after that was just a pain. I hated him so much. Honestly, he was ridiculous. But the biggest plan for me in this career mode is once it finishes technically, what I'm going to do is well, first I need to fucking pass a ball. I'm going to do is just advance towards the end of it on stream. Like, I'm going to stream it. Say if there's like a week left before FIFA 19 and I've just ended like my 8th or 9th season, I'll just do 1 stream a day, just simulate to the end of the season. Maybe buy some plays and all that stuff. Look at regens and just see how my squad does as the seasons go on, basically. Okay, Ruben Semedo, you can literally get fucked. I'm so tempted just to kick him when he's on the ball, just to injure him. So they have to bring on somebody else, because he is annoying the fuck out of me. I'm pretty sure that Ruben Semedo was a right back. Maybe he can play centre back, I don't know. But every time I get forward, Solanke or Chaplin are getting marked by that bastard. I can't do anything about it. Literally the only way I've scored was because we weren't getting marked by Ruben Semedo. Only goal I've got. Oh, Chaplin drags it wide. Brave Wanderers are doomed pretty much, yeah. Do you still have that right back? Yes, I still have that youth right back. Tomislav Renic. Love that guy. And I'm going to train him up a bit more as well, get him a bit more game time eventually. Like I say, if we win the Premier League, I'll start playing youth players. So there's no worries there. I'm going to bring on Ibe, the super sub. He usually gets a job done. Also Hakimi for Estero Branco. Bit more height. 17 points adrift with 7 games left of safety. Yeah, so they need to win every single match and hope that every team below them doesn't. Sorry, above them doesn't even. Words. Words are hard. I hate when my fucking... Oh, hello. Ah, Ruben Semedo, go away. Seriously, Oh, wow. Kept that in play. I've never been more annoyed at a player. Well, I have actually, but... Not for Leicester anyway. Ruben Semedo's having a really good game. I got distracted. Why is it with the shots going over the bar? Ugh, minus 57 goal difference. Holy crap. How the hell did you get to that point? I mean, Huddersfield right now are on minus 8. Which again, it's only been 2 games, but it's still bad. I mean, they did lose 6-1 against City. And they did lose 3-0 against Chelsea. And not the easiest of first 2 games. The only way them first 2 games could have been harder if it was Liverpool then City. I know Liverpool won last night against Palace 2-0. Apparently Salah might have dived or something, people are saying. I don't actually know. Didn't watch the match. I actually completely forgot about it. If I knew it was on, I would have watched it. Forcing men to losing headers. That's something you don't see every day. Gomez keeping in play. I don't want to give away a corner. But at the same time, I don't want to give away a goal. So, you know, choose your poison. Lenya. Shibasaki. My midfield's looking a bit kind of exposed at the moment, so I'm going to go a bit defensive. I know it's not the most positive thing to do, but I'd rather not risk conceding a goal from the first shot of them on target. Alright, we got a good ball through to Shibasaki, then to Chaplin. Ibe in a lot of space. Jordan Ibe, saved by Burnley. Alright. Final sub I think I'm going to make is Jack Byrne. No, not Jack Byrne. I want to rest Chaplin. I'm going to give Irby the final chance. If he doesn't perform, he's getting swapped next season. Nice view of the fucking, what, 4th official's arse then. This is where I hate this situation because I can't pass anybody. There you go. Shibasaki to Acosta. Why did it change man? Why did it change man to fucking Irby? You stupid game. You saw my player in a good position and you moved him away. Fucking bollocks, man. I hate when the game does shit like that. Like, especially when it just swaps your player for you. Nothing worse than that. Hakimi. Play it safe to Gomez. Middle, Alenya. A lot of time and space. Acosta. Salvador over the top. He should control this very well. Oh my god. That control! Gosport got minus 120 goal difference or something like that, but stayed up. Jeez, that's messed up. How do you stay up after that? That is ridiculous, man. If that was Alenya, I probably would have took a shot, but it was Shibasaki. Hakimi, a lot of space. They're attacking a lot more now, so I'm going to have space. But fucking Ruben Semedo. Oh, brilliant tackle by Alenya. Ruben Semedo can literally fuck off. He's been so annoying. Why is Irby further forward than... Oh no, keep that. Oh no. We've actually injured Ruben Semedo, finally. Hakimi, well done, mate. And forward as well. Ibe, just got to run with it now. Aside to Irby. Back to Ibe. Irby again. Oh my god, Irby, you're passing. They keep kicking it out for throw-ins. Consacra Kapongo, yes, it is a pretty tough match. It's not even pretty tough, it's insanely tough today against Leicester for some reason, but, you know, I'm not going to deny that they've been playing well. Defensively, that is, not in the attacking sense. And this guy, Semedo, has been the biggest cause of my pain. Salvador would have crossed it in, but Slanky is the only person who I want cross it in, and he's not in the middle of the box. Shibasaki. Aye, brilliant. Oh, the tapping doesn't fall to fucking my man. Right, Hakimi should win this header. He does as well. Shibasaki, that control was terrible. Gives them a chance on the ball now. Don't mess this up. Nice one, Acosta, forcing Mensah. I don't know why I passed it there, that was ridiculous. But it worked out in the end. And hoof that forward to Solanke. Irby couldn't win his header, but he did bring the guy down. Ooh, that was a nervy 1-0 win, that. A very nervy 1-0 win. Which is not a fun thing to do against a side like Leicester. But a win is a win. And what you're seeing in chat right now is a vote for the, well, for my first FIFA 19 career mode. There's a selection of English and also one Scottish side in there, but it'll all be done in the either Championship or Premier League. Just go ahead and vote if you haven't already voted. Wigan versus Stoke, what is my prediction? I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw. I mean, there's been a lot of goals in Wigan's games. The first 3 games of the season, not including Rotherham, obviously in the Carabao Cup, it was 3-2 Wigan, 3-2 Wigan lost, and then it was 2-2. I'm going to go for 1-1. Bit of a quiet game. It is Stoke. They're known for being quite good defensively, although not this season, but they'll pick up pace and momentum. I think Wigan will settle for a draw because the first 4 games of the season to play Forest, Villa, then Stoke, not easy games. So yeah, I'm hoping for obviously a win. Spurs ain't played yet, as about to say, but yeah, I'm hoping for a win. I'm hoping for a win, but we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. I'm actually going to stop training Pavelka. I'm going to start training my right back, that Tomislav Renic. This guy, because he can be a legend in the future. So I'm actually going to train him on things he wouldn't normally improve. Something that is like, you know, like his dribbling's not that important to me. But I like his passing. Because as a defender, I like having people who can pass. So if I train his passing, that'd be good. I'm also going to stop training... I'll keep training these youngsters though. I like doing that. How do I vote? You click on the link there, Jordan. You see the link to the strawpoll.me. Don't worry, it's not anything bad. I've used Strawpoll for years and years and years. Click on that link and then it'll take you to a website. And on that website, you click on a box of the team you want me to do next season. And then click on the little thing in the bottom that says, I'm not a robot. Well, unless you're a robot. In which case, if you're a robot, you can't click it. Because you'll be lying. But yeah, that is for the first FIFA 19 career mode. A normal career mode, 2 to 3 seasons, maybe 4 seasons at a push. And yeah, Douglas Robertson have been lured away by other clubs and signed to the youth academy. I have no idea who he is, so I don't really care. Got one more game against West Ham. Spurs actually lost their game in hand. Insane. Harrison Mitchell wants to play this match, and do you know what? He actually might play it, because I am going to rest players. But now, with only 15 points remaining in the season, we are 8 points clear at the top. Which pretty much means, well, we're definitely guaranteed in the Champions League next season. Because Champions League, we are currently... Actually, we're guaranteed Champions League. Definitely guaranteed that. 15 points remaining. The most West Ham can get is 72. Yeah, 72, so we're fine. But then I think we're almost guaranteed top 2. United can still win every match and we can still lose every match, so not there quite yet. But we're against West Ham next, and I wouldn't want to play a weaker side against West Ham, but with the Chelsea game coming up, it's something I'm going to have to do. And Herbe, you are not playing this match. You've annoyed me, you've been terrible, so Vidal Pereira is going to play it instead. Ibe on the right, Candero Nacho on the left. I'll bring off Ibe at half time. Burke's been fantastic, so I'm going to keep him. Hakimi, yeah, he'll play this match and he won't play the next one. I need a bit of a backup for... I could put Moses on, but I don't really want to risk Moses. But I said risk Moses, he's not that good anymore. He's kind of... Now that he's lost his like acceleration, he's not got much left, to be fair, so I'll keep that side. Yeah, but to vote, you just click on that link and all that good stuff. And if you are interested in joining my Discord, I know a lot of people so far have, and thank you for them guys who have, then click on the link that should be in chat. I'm not sure how actually delayed the chat is compared to me speaking, so it could be in chat a lot longer. It could be in chat for a while before you actually hear me speak about it, but join my Discord, click on that. If you haven't created Discord yet, you don't know what Discord is. Basically, it's a group chat thing. You can do text chat, voice chat if you want to. And it's just me, a bunch of other YouTubers and a bunch of other subs, just all chatting, relaxing, talking shit really. And it's kind of fun to do, so if you're interested in that, go and check that out. But for now, we've got a game against West Ham. I've kind of got to get through these games a bit quicker. Thomas, you just voted, thank you very much. For the votes, I will check them towards the end, like maybe in like a couple of weeks' time, and then if there's one outright clear winner, then obviously I'll use that side. If there's like 2 teams that are literally neck and neck, then I'll do another vote once again, but this time I'll do it just between those 2 sides, and then If they both get a lot of votes, I'll just, you know, draw the name out of a hat. I'll draw somebody's name out of a hat who's a subscriber, and they can then choose what we do. A lot of pressure, I know. But anyway, on to this game against West Ham. I think it's not too bad if we lose, because I've got a 2-loss buffer, and with 5 games remaining, and with the Champions League coming up, you know, the games that I could lose are this one and Burnley. Obviously, I don't want to lose, because, you know, why would you want to lose a match? A draw would be good with their second team against 5th place West Ham, but, you know, I can't expect too much. Fuck off, welcome, dude. Have I ever played Bolton? Have I ever played Bolton in a Wigan career mode? Yes, I have. In the Championship, when I got promoted the second season, I played them twice. I think once I battered them, and the other time was a very nervy match. I played them a few times, Bolton. Not an easy game, I can tell you that much. Not an easy game. But anyway, quickly, here is the the players. Dorisi, Lanzini, Iwobi, Coleman, Obiang, Toussaint, Tierney, Lindelof, Keledziak, there you go, Conte and Trapp. West Ham have got a very good side. No surprise they are 5th in the table. To be honest, West Ham usually start off as one of the best teams in the league, then drop off mid-season. And so far they've dropped off ever so slightly into 5th place, but they're still fighting Chelsea for that final Champions League place. Hopefully we'll do Chelsea a favour and beat West Ham here, so they might go a bit easier on us in the Champions League semi-final. I know that's not going to happen, but, you know, you can hope and dream. Gilbert in, there we go, Jack Byrne, Vidal Pereira, Mitchell, Vidal Pereira, back through to Mitchell, he's not going to get there, Conte comes back. At least it's not a 4-4-2 this time, it's a bit different. So that means the midfield's going to be slightly stronger, but also hopefully a bit easier to break down, which makes no sense, but trust me, it makes sense to me. Good ball in. Ibe, oh my god, what a terrible header that was. Burke's going to keep this in play, although I would have liked a better bit of control from that. Well, actually, awful bit of control. And now we've got no right back. Burke's trying his best, to be fair to him. That's a foul. Referee's not called it. Really, ref? That was a clear and obvious foul. I fouled him. No doubt about it. Mitchell gets it to Candera. I can't get a shot off. I couldn't get there. Felt bad for Ibe last match. He had a couple of good chances and the keeper made some good saves all the game. Made him shoot terribly. Okay, we somehow won that ball and didn't. At the same time, this shadow is pissing me off a tiny bit. Nothing too major. Right, Vidal Pereira. Oh, there we go. Mitchell. Back to Candera Nacho. You couldn't get that, could you, mate? Ball was right behind you. Oh, come on, don't go out of play. Right, so keep it in. Any FIFA 19 news from Gamescom? The only thing I've heard about FIFA 19 is like what we've heard a long time ago, which was these stadiums, like, you know, which stadium is going to be official and all that stuff. You know, well, not official, but they're going to have their names. I mean, to be honest, I don't really care about the stadiums that much. For me, it's not. It's like, I look at the stadium and go, oh yeah, that's a nice stadium, and then that's it. I couldn't, like, from now I'm playing at the London Stadium, it's like, whatever, who cares, it's a stadium. I could be playing in, like, the worst stadium ever, it doesn't affect me. As long as the shadows on the pitch aren't too bad, I'm alright. I would rather have, you know, I'd rather have a bit more career mode features than new stadiums, but I understand, you know, sometimes you've got to take, you got to do different things. The only thing I don't like about EA's recent things is the changes to penalties and free kicks. Well, the penalties definitely, but it seems like free kicks as well. It just seems a lot harder to score free kicks, and penalties, I just don't like the new system. Simple as that. The penalty system in FIFA 17 and 18 are absolutely awful. They changed something that wasn't broken and made it so you can just put the arrow on and basically see. They made penalties. Well, I'm okay. They made penalties easier and harder all at the same time. If you turn that arrow off, penalties are impossible. But anyway, that's that. Struggling in these games today, which is not boding well for Chelsea, because if I play Chelsea like this, I'm going to get beat. Well, I'm not going to score anyway. Obviously, me being home first. I want to focus on defence. Maybe get a few counter-attacking goals. Not being in a situation like the Milan match where I was just panicking for the pretty much entire game. If I'm going to go for long shots as well in this match, it's going to be Jackburn or Gilby. Again, centre midfielders. I don't trust Vidal Pereira with a long shot. I don't really trust my right back or left back with long shots. Jordan I've not really known from. But Gilby and Jackburn, got a good shot on them. Especially Gilby. Jackburn can pick out some peach efforts, but Gilby's just got the power. Mitchell has got a bit of pace. The shooting is not there yet. Alright, that was your pass. Again, my throat, once again, as soon as I start recording or doing anything, my throat gets bad. I can talk normally at work and all that stuff, fine. As soon as I start recording, bleh. Throat goes to shit. No. I think West Ham beat me 3-0 last time, so I can't have that again. That's a good ball in. Oh, that's stupid. Dustvert, the wanker's returned. In FIFA 16, I will score a free kick almost every time. Sucked on penalties at first on FIFA 18. In FIFA 18, I've only scored 3 or 4 free kicks. My God, you've scored more than me, Christopher. Offline? Oh wait, offline. Yeah. West Ham has the best left back here in Tony. Yeah, they do. Since this video is unavailable. This video is working fine. Fine for me anyway. Anybody else having problems with the stream? If you were having problems with the stream, just refresh, because the stream's working plenty fine for me at the moment. I can still see my stream up. I've got good connection apparently, so I'm not sure what's going on. I did just concede a goal, which was obviously bad, and I conceded a goal because the game is retarded. I mean, literally, like, the chance they had come from absolutely nothing. Hakimi, for some reason, controlled it instead of, like, clearing it. And then that's why I conceded. Because FIFA's great. FIFA's great with shit like that. I'm actually going to lose this match, aren't I? Just by the way they're passing the ball around, by the way the game is being at the moment, I'm going to lose this match. Again, I can afford to lose maybe one more match because Spurs lost that last match they had, whoever that was against. But oh my God, just like the defence is just, they're so deep defending it, it's so negative. Obviously when you're 1-0 up it's a lot better to do that. Oh my God, really? Keep it. Gilbert, why would you pass to Burn in that situation? That made no sense. Couldn't get a shot away, couldn't get the rebound. Yes, if you get any problems with the stream, guys, just refresh your page, or maybe if you're on a certain browsing, maybe change to Google Chrome. I don't know. Yeah, West Ham has him. Yeah, reloaded. Yeah, I miss the old days. Yeah. You think that West Ham's manager will get the sack, Manuel Pellegrini? I don't think he will. I think he needs a bit of time first. But yeah. I mean, he spent a shit ton of money. He has spent so much money that if they sack him after like 10, 15 games, they're idiots. I mean, he's not had an easy first game either against Liverpool, to be honest, let's not lie. So I do all that work with Burke, and the ball just goes out of play, because it's like, nah, you've done so well, we'll stop you now. I think West Ham will be alright, though. I actually predicted West Ham to do well in a cup competition, so I think the fans will take that and Premier League survival. Because at the end of the day, West Ham are not going to challenge for Europe. West Ham are not going to, you know, do a lot of shit. I mean, they used to get, well, they were getting relegated not so long ago, and now it's like, you're doing okay. Straight to the keeper, pretty much. Trapped with a save. I think that's the first shot I've had, though. Kenny Miller left Livingston after 7 weeks. Wow, the Wang is returned. Dust that you and your Wang. You and your Wang. Alright. Conte's cleared that off the line. That's fantastic. Try the same again, or similar. Clerk's also tried a hooking shot. Yeah, Yeah, my second team's not up to par. My midfielders are not that good. I mean, I do like Gilby and Byrne, don't get me wrong, but without Van Bergen and all them people supporting them, they're not perfect. Try again, Book. I don't know why I would change to Jordan Ive in that situation, but that's FIFA for you. Back to Ibe. Yeah, I don't know how. I mean, if it is Kieran Tierney, I understand getting caught, but if it's not, then fuck off. Root, Mitchell. I just cannot get away from their defenders at all. I need to try a few more pointless passes, basically. And really, Burn, you're that weak? Really, Burn, you're that stupid? Thank you, dick. Jeez, man. Oh, look at all that support I've got. Make a run, Burke, you dick. Shit, me, how stupid can you get? Told him to make a run 3 times, he's like, nah, I'm alright. Jack Byrne on the inside with Al Pereira. Why you're further back, I don't know. Don't know why you would pass it to him like that either, Jackie boy. Maybe Nick Powell comes on in a bit to replace Jack Byrne, who's kind of been annoying the fuck at me. Again, he's having one of them. Oh my god, that's a great turn by Drisi. Really, Hakimi, you're not going to get there? Fucking really? Yeah. West Ham manager was great manager for Man City, but I think he'll have a terrible start and be like Crystal Palace. Nah, man. If that does happen, West Ham deserve to go down, because after 4 games to sack him, that would just be absolutely ridiculous. The amount of money he spent, the new players he brought in, you've got to give him time. I mean, who did they lose against? Bournemouth? By 1 goal, was it? And it was like, West Ham looked really good that match, just couldn't really see it out. And for the Liverpool match, it's going to be very rare for a team to go to Liverpool and play well, so you've got to give him more time. I mean, Christ, getting talked about getting sacked already? People are too sack happy. Ridiculous, guys, come on. Really? No one's marking him. How dumb can we get? Alright, good fucking header. Right, Jack Byrne, you're coming off. You're actually coming off. Clark Salter, he's running in quicksand. Pavelka, why are you turning that behind? Right, hold on, bring him. There, the Wang's return, but get it. Dustbert, I mean, you've got to stop saying Wang. That's all you say. Right. Byrne, you're coming off for, not Dominic White. Is Powell on the bench? Yeah, I'm going to bring on Nick Powell. I'm also going to bring off, who did I say now? Clark Salter's running in sand, but I'm not going to bring him off for that. Burke's really tired again. Candero Nacho's not done much. Fuck it, play RB on the left. I'm actually going to go attacking. Might as well go for it now. I mean, Huddersfield, again, they've played against City and Chelsea. I mean, if you can play against City and Chelsea and do better than Huddersfield did, well, no, that's not the best way to explain it, but yes, they're -8 goal difference. Yes, I think they will get relegated in bottom bottom of the league, but at the same time, starting against West Ham and starting against City and Chelsea, they're not easy matches. If anything, they're some of the hardest matches you can play at the start of the season. Especially City at home, their first home game of the season. Yeah, you're not going to beat them. The form they were in, no chance. I mean, teams like Chelsea, I mean, Arsenal struggled against City massively. You're not getting there first. Arsenal massively struggled against City. Could have got back into the game, but once again, the finishing's been questionable. I'd be surprised if Aubameyang actually starts this next match. I know he's a good striker and everything, but when you've got Lacazette on the bench, you can't keep benching him for somebody like Aubameyang who's just not hitting the target. It's not because of service, it's not because of anything else, it's because he's just been playing, well, his finishing's been shit. I met the man, not heard. Gilby could do it, see? Right, without praying to Erbe. You got the pace, mate, see if you can show it. Are you serious that Erbe cannot pass? That's his problem. His passing is awful. I know he's a striker and the striker's passing doesn't have to be brilliant, but at least be better than that, come on. Powell in the middle, there you go. Erbe, continue your run, continue your run. Try a heavy touch forward, why not? Open up your legs. Keep running the box, Erbe, why not? Now dink it in. Mitchell. Wide. What's up, the inverted freak? Welcome to the stream. Who do you support? Yeah, I support Wigan, and I also support Chelsea. Chelsea, my main team. Wigan, my local team. Supported Wigan all my life, obviously, because local side. That's what you do. And in terms of Chelsea, I supported him since I was like 3 years old. 3, 4, whatever it was. And I was young, basically, very young. Right, we're getting a few chances, but I want, obviously, a goal. Pavard, you slow bastard. You are so shit, Pavard. I'm so just like, he's on his way out potentially at Herbe as well. He's not doing it for me. At all. Herbe a bit of pace now though. Maybe he can cause a bit of problems. That's a ball. I'm going to go short. Hopefully just work something out from this. But Alpereyu, dink it in there. Mitchell again, straight at the keeper. Wellington Phoenix, but you don't live in Wellington. Fair enough. You don't have to support the team. I mean, it's good to support your local team, just like, you know, in general. So the most local team to me is Wigan. That's why I support them for. But at the same time, I think you're allowed to choose a team you support, but you've got to do it when you're younger, really. For me, you can't swap and choose teams when you're a bit older. Mitchell, you are offside like an absolute idiot. Why not stay onside? These are the kind of games I hate losing, when my team is just playing like shit and there's nothing I can do about it. Foul, fuck this game. Pavard is Shizer. Bro Gaming, you are not wrong though. Melbourne victory in FC and Sydney FC losing right now in the FFA Cup. Yeah, Cup games you guys. Oh my god, like, are you serious? And he's injured. Who's injured? Fuck off, Pavard. Just get sent off. You shit. I'm not going to use you again. I keep playing him though. That's my mistake. I keep playing him. Book's injured apparently now, which is fantastic. But I don't give. Send him off. I couldn't give two shits if he gets sent off. Oh, he's still on the pitch. Fantastic. Goal? Oh, I won't surprise me if they did. That's the end of the game, that. End of the game. 1-0 loss against West Ham. I think they lost twice now to West Ham. Get that game out and done with. That goal they scored as well, so fortunate. Yeah, I need to really... Have I thought about doing family-friendly streams? Fuck no. I don't do that family-friendly bollocks. I mean, technically, I am family-friendly, but just not your family, or certain people's families, should I say. Not your family. I don't know what your family's like. But I am family-friendly, just not for... I don't know, I'm family-friendly for mature families. There you go. Oh yeah, Pavard just felt I made him do that. I don't like him. I mean, I know people suggest him in this chat, like, oh, he's a good player. He's fucking, no, he's shit. Last match, yeah, whatever, you shit, mate. Mitchell's been crap as well. I need to really overhaul my youth players. Well, not my youth players, my second team. My first team's fantastic. My second team's letting me down. How about I say, yeah, family friendly. If you know me in Discord, especially, and just in general, I don't do family friendly. I mean, even at work, I swear a lot. You knew Pavard was shy. He's good in real life but not in FIFA. No shit. I mean, he's not even... I mean, people say he's good in real life. He had a good World Cup, and even then, he wasn't the best defensively. So, I don't know. Concede headers from corners nearly every time. I sometimes do, but not... I won't say every time, but a lot of the time, should I say. So, that guy's gone to... Valencianas, I think it's called. I don't really care. Right, youth players, we got Lucas McCall. He's a Lucas McCrap. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that. It's so bad. Well, I'll explain why it's bad in a second, but we've got some people here. We've got great overalls. Kirk Morrison, that's a fantastic overall, but he's a keeper, so rejected. You crap. Kirk Smith, good overall. I'm actually going to keep him in, but that potential, if it's not like 80 to 90 or in those ranges, like 75 to 94, they aren't going to be good enough. Like that guy, Patrick McNeil, his potential is better than this guy. Shane Campbell, you're a keeper once again. We don't really need keepers. Kirk Watson's gone below that 85, top end. Arthur Clerk's not bad. But again, his overall is pretty weak. John Campbell, you'll keep getting scouted for a Royal. Robinson, Robbo, what have you got for us in Brazil? So we're going to start for the bottom. Keep an eye on Miguel Cruz. Alfonso Cabral is a no. Hugo Azevedo is also a no. Rafael Henriquez is also a no. And then we've got Diogo Neves even. That's also a no. Renato Pereira. 75 to 94 potential. I'll give him a chance. And finally, what's up, Adrian Peter? How you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. We just lost against Leicester. I can't speak. We lost against Leicester. 1-0. West Ham even. Wow, we beat Leicester. I literally don't know what just happened. We got Dabrowski. You're not going to play. He's called Dab. Them two are alright. Bernard Barron. Great name, but nope. Simansky, keeper once again. No, don't need keepers. Although, if you're that good of a keeper, like Kasper, I'm going to call him, Grabowski, you might actually 80 to 94 potential. Screw it, get signed up. And then Kwiatkowski will leave once again. Not the best youth scouting. Tomathy, so again, if the max potential is below 85, it's a definite no. People like Hurtado and potential no. Jankovic is alright. Nikolic, meh. Mason Green, meh. Min Sok Son, good. Jong Soo Shang, very good. Both of them from Korea, both fantastic. Jander Plativit is not very good. Potential 79 to 89. Grabowski's looking good. Grabasic, I think it's going to be a no, because 80 to 86, we can do better. He's gone. Pereira will give him a bit of a chance to improve. Adamchuk is looking very good, but he's, again, too young. It seems to be the 15-year-olds are the better ones, which is very weird to say. So, yeah. He's 6'7". Yes, indeed he is. Hello, welcome Selmy06 to the stream. Again, I'm going to do this again. Why can I not speak? I cannot speak today. I know I'm going to be posting this quite a bit, but the vote is kind of important. If you don't know what it is, it's a vote to my FIFA 19 career mode. First team I'm going to do. If you've already voted, just ignore it and ignore what I'm saying no. But no, it's important. I want to see if people are interested in it and what team I can do. Player of the month was... Is that Iñaki Williams? Am I going to be racist if I get that wrong? That's Leon Bailey. I am racist. Well, shit. I think Iñaki Williams actually went to Chelsea, so I'm an idiot. But anyway, back onto the actual episode itself. We've got the final month of the season, which is May. We're going to play Chelsea, Burnley, then Chelsea again. But it's a Champions League semi-final against Chelsea. And hopefully we'll get ourselves a nice win. And not concede a goal. We conceded the last game, very unfortunate. So I'm not too fussed about that. It was a bullshit goal to concede. Pavard, get off my bench. I'd rather have Clerksalt, who's tired. And that's what's going to happen. Hakimi can stay there, come on as a sub, although you didn't impress last game. Jack Byrne, you really didn't impress. You're getting taken off. I'm going to put good old Gilby on the bench. Mitchell's now an 80, but didn't really impress. Same with Vidal Pereira. Abe was shocking, and I know that he's on the bench. Ibe, he's a super sub, but I'm actually going to put Moses on because he's got fitness and stamina. I think Sullivan will go on the bench for Candero Nacho. Oh, he's a right winger. Can he play anywhere else? No, he can't. Maybe not Sullivan then. He can only play on the right side. Maybe Grant, and I won't use him. And Abe, fuck it, you'll stay. Look at Championship. There's no real point. What's up, Ben Egan? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, there's no real point looking at the Championship because the table will change by the end of the season anyway, so I'll leave it for now. And I'll check the Championship when we get towards the end of the season. When I say the end of the season, when it's done. What's up? I'm good. Well, I'll say I'm good. I've had a 1-0 win and a 1-0 defeat. So, it's not perfect. Currently I'm stretched. I'm so like relaxed and stretched at the moment that it's hurting my arms. Which makes no sense, but it does. Anyway. Big game. First leg against Chelsea. So the team, my local team and the team I support. In the Champions League semi. If this like for some whatever reason happened, I wouldn't care who won because a team that I support would be in the Champions League final. But yeah, you know, in the real life situation, awesome. in this situation, fuck Chelsea, we're going to win. Alright, Shibasaki, I know it's Keita you're against, but come on. Like Van Bergen, put a better foot in like that. Beautiful. Salvador, flick it inside. And again, Salvador's in a bit of space. Ivan Salvador. Courtois, did he save that? Are you serious, you snaky motherfucker? He actually saved that. What a prick. What a prick. Thibaut Courtois. The prick of the London. Brandt. I'm going to check Chelsea's team. I'll check it in a second. Basically, when I'm not in a situation where I could win the ball back. But Paul playing for Chelsea. Obviously, he didn't join City in this career mode I'm doing. Okay, fuck off Keita. Oh my god, fuck off Keita. I've won the ball back off him twice now, and both times he's just got it straight back. Reed. Chelsea side. Belotti up front, he's a pain in the earth. Lucas, I think that's Lucas Moura on the right. Brandt on the left. Naby Keita and Jean Mario in the middle. Grimaldo, Laporte, Martinez, Inigo Martinez, and Rugani at the back. Thomas Callas as a right back, and Thibaut in goal. Dortmund scored in the 95th minute and 121st minute to go through in the DFB Pokal. That's impressive, but also bad at the same time because obviously last minute goals are good if you score them, but the fans must have been like nervous as fuck if they could at all. Get rid of that shit. But yeah, I would rather have a team win 3-0 about half time and have a boring second half than score late goals. I really would. Solanke's run was so fucking terrible then. Oh, Salvador. No. Fuck off, you snaky, lanky, big nose prick. Seriously, you can't save both of them efforts. Fingertips again. Ew. Champions League in career mode is going to be classed with the new licenses, but the feedback for the FIFA 19 beta was shocking. Career mode and Pro Club nearly the same as last year. Again, I don't care. So the only problem that I've got with this is not being able to sell players. People's dropping off super quick in terms of like their stats when they reach 30 years old. Okay, we're just not going to get any shots on fucking goal anymore. Finesse? Nah, man, you can't finesse in that situation. One-on-one the keeper, if you finesse that, that goes literally fucking straight at him. At least I've got power on it, I've got a chance of a deflection. Oh, shit. Yeah, but finesse from that place is no point. You've got to be side on with the keeper to finesse, almost. Like the shot I had before, the first one with Salvador, maybe I could have finessed. But running head-to-head with the keeper like that, nah, finessing's not going to do me much favours there. Especially with Salvador, his finesse skill, so to speak, or his finessing ability is meh. Poor at best. Elenu, yeah, Elenu's got a good finesse shot on him. Same with Calvert-Lewin, used to have an okay finesse shot, but when you got Salvador, he is power. Can I actually tackle a Chelsea player and retain the ball? Apparently I can. No, I really can't. Seriously, I cannot tackle this Chelsea team. Double tap circle finesse. Nah. Navas better than Courtois, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Vote Swansea, that seems like it could be a really good one. Thank you very much for voting. You can vote for whoever you want, and you vote for Swansea. Fair play. I think it'd be a good one. Hopefully, if it is Swansea, you'll stick around and watch it. It'll be streamed when FIFA 19 comes out. Again, the first career mode I do, I want to keep it English for the sake of the fans, and then after that it will be a foreign career mode with a twist. Because I'll be sat twisted. Oh, that touch. Yeah, I did. And FA Cup apart from 9 FA Cup final versus Chelsea. Oh my god, I hate Chelsea. Like, they've not done anything up front, and I've been dominating, but I just can't score a goal. Oh my god, where's my team? I mean, if one of them goes forwards, if Solanke or Chaplin goes forward, the other one's going to drop back slightly to carry the ball forward with them. Just the way it works in this team, lads. I've done it for years. Literally, since I started this career mode, I've been using pretty much the same formation. And now they're going to walk through and almost score. Great, fantastic, good game. Right, Chaplin's in a bit of space, throw it quick. That's Solanke. Why is he drop deep? Why can you not pass the ball anymore, you fucking dicks? Oh, because the game's turned. Seriously, beginning of the game, passing weren't too bad. No, I still can't tackle, but that's nothing new. It is Cater, he's a god on this game. I can't tackle and I can't pass. Again, tackling's nothing new, but the passing is. Please pick it up. Alright, all right. Just scored in the 90th minute. Guess who scored? Belotti. I don't know. Hazard? Courtois. I'm never going to guess. Tell me. Why hit it behind for a fucking corner, you prick? That's dumb. You're dumb. They score from this. It should be Saki's fault. That's dumbness. Dumb, 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 dumb. Dumb, 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 dumb. Chaplin, can you get that, mate? Yes, you can. And keep it. Good. Pass and move. Back to you. Solanke's in a bit of space in the middle. We'll find him. Back to Chappers. Dink it in. Van Bergen backstick. Never mind. Courtois there again. Who else but Courtois? Why is Solanke down in the middle and complaining? The biggest thing is complaining. Why is he complaining? Nothing happened. Fuck off. Oh, really? That just... You passed it to Laporte's foot and he kicked out of play to defer to him. Morata, But... Solanke. Berg. Oh, you dick. Thank you for finally changing it to the guy who could have won the ball back for you. Dumb game. Costa, wrong time, mate. Good tackle though, but why did he do that? Why did he do a little dance after? And why are you not marking your man? Oh no, fuck off. Why you head it back there for? That made no sense. Right. Solanke, just keep the ball.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum.
Okay then, you're going backwards. Maybe slightly forward actually with the lane here. Chaplin. Blocked off completely, but Van Bergen making... Oh, that touch. That fucking touch. Why am I getting fucked over by bad touches? Again, the game's against me. These last two games, the game has been against me. Bad touches at the final fucking third. Do I want to game it a bit? Nah, I'm alright. I've got to do 2 more games in this career, well, in this stream. Well, what, 2.5 basically. I've got an hour left. You're going to do a career mode, Zuxis? Brentford, Leeds or Derby? Leeds. No. Either one. They're all good sides to choose from. Brentford, Leeds and Derby are good. Yeah, Leeds and Millwall are best friends. Best friends forever. Best touch ever, Christopher. Yeah, trust me, I know about it. Sergio Aguero. Alright, fair enough. I never would have guessed Sergio Aguero scoring for Chelsea because obviously he's a City player, but okay. Anyway, right, yeah, I'm thinking actually to do a subscriber slash anyone who wants to play me stream, potentially, if my connection issues sort themselves out, because recently it's been shit. Oh, fuck you, you fucking absolute dick fucker. That's right, insults. That's what annoys me about this game. Post. Bloody post. Like, smack you, man. Who's like... Wait. Who's my right back and where is he? No, actually, I don't give a shit who he is. Where the fuck is he? That's the biggest question. Should have really passed out wide then, but I didn't. So back to Shibasaki. Chaplin. Slanky back through to him. Oh, this fucking Chelsea team. What's meant to get them, mate? Oh, Navigator out jumped fucking Fauci Mensa. That makes fucking no sense. That's a shit corner. Mario won that one. Alright, Shibasaki. Again, his name is Shibasaki, but it's just Gaku because it's FIFA. When you gonna do that stream? I'm not sure actually. Leeds are solid everywhere. Brentford are very creative and Derby are incredibly organised. Very good point. And either one would be good. And an own goal from a youth player. Forgot who scored for me. Who got the goal? When am I going to do that stream? Maybe Friday, maybe Thursday. Or maybe tomorrow, actually, I don't know. It'll be definitely in the next 3 days. I'll basically find out when most people are available and I'll do it either later on, if that's better for people, or earlier on. Basically, whatever's better for people. I'll do it as a bonus stream kind of thing. It won't replace a career mode. I'll do a career mode, organise it all then, and then do it after. Oh, that's going to deflect. Fucking Chelsea. Oh, it's okay then. Yeah, right, whatever. Courtois is apparently... I know he is tall, but he's apparently a giant. You see, there is Inaki Williams. He used to play for Stoke. I'm not racist when I said before that the guy looked like Inaki Williams, because he did play for Stoke before and now he doesn't. I did completely forget that he left for Chelsea when I said these names, so don't... haven't got me for that. Nah, fuck off. Alright, fucking FIFA. Doing it in foot or seasons? Probably seasons. Don't like foot. I'm so done with this game at the moment though. Like, that's the kind of goal they get. I block it falls back to the man perfectly and they get a fucking tap in pretty much because of fucking FIFA. Nah, fuck off, fuck off. Oh, my RSK to you fucking homo. I'm not saying anything, just not on the football pitch, man. Not on the football pitch. Every fucking thing is blocked. Every single fucking thing is blocked. And I'm offside. Oh, this game. Morata's coming on there. This game could literally fuck off. What's up, everyone? How are you guys doing? Bad. Very bad. Well, right back is Estero Brancos. Why was he not back defending before then? That makes no sense. Right, inside. Don't know who that was to, but Slanky's going to get it. That was apparently a pass to Chaplin as well, which makes it worse. Go on, Chaplin. If I get a penalty for some reason, I'm turning on the fucking targeting thing. I don't care. It's so well organised at the back. Chelsea, it's impossible to break down. Slanky. You can't get away from him. They're so negative and defensive and they're getting counter-attacking goals. It's so fucking annoying. Now, Inaki Williams has changed the game for them, definitely. Shibasaki, good tackle. Van Bergen on the ball there. Forward to Chaplin. Back to Van Bergen. Chaplin hopefully continues his run. Slanky's there as well. Bows his way through and it's straight at Courtois. I but Ireland, you be England. Yeah. Not good. If I'm England and I play Sterling, I can't pass with him. Them are the rules. But I'll sort it out later on. I'll do like I'll sort some things out, don't worry people. Salvador, go on lad. Slanky, you're in a good position in the middle, mate. Touch away from the man is brilliant. Van Bergen. Get in, Van Bergen. Oh. I just came. Let's go. Woo. First manager sacked this season? Or who I think the first manager sacked this season? Yeah, Premier League or in general. Technically one already left. He didn't get sacked, he already left. That was Gary Revit, was it? I believe. I'm going to go defensive now and counter-attacking because I know they're going to attack me. I know how FIFA works. Ref, you've got to... That is a foul! Fuck off and not giving that shit. I don't understand how you can't give that as a foul when it is a clear and obvious foul. This is apparently defensive as well, and my fucking players are still bombing forward, which I find ridiculous. A Costa win that. and get fouled at the same time. Referees are not calling anything. Van Bergen, let's bring you off. Let's bring on Moses. Why not, for a bit of pace? Salvador, let's bring on, I'm going to regret it, but Herbe. I'll leave it at that. Van Bergen, you sexy beast. Too right, Gene, too right. I don't want to do subs anymore. Right. Why are you not murking the man? Are you stupid, Acosta? You're murking open space. Herbe, don't let me down there. Don't let me down. I said you had a last chance, and I didn't want to bring you on this match, but I ended up doing it because I'm an idiot. What was that, Slanky? Flick it behind you, you absolute knobrot. No idea what that means. Herbe. Moses, you're in a bit of space, mate, but I can't find you. Should have really not played Ibe that last match and played Moses instead and had the fitness of Ibe for this one off the bench. Would have been a lot better than bringing on Moses, but maybe I'll be alright. Maybe I'll have a chance against this former club to do something brilliant. Nope. Make the run, make the run, make the run. Zero Branco, whipping it in. Sure, Herbe's there. Great. I'll give away a foul, I don't care. I really don't care. My right back's out of position. He's out of position. Give away the foul. Aston Villa, West Brom and Leeds go up. West Brom, really? And even Villa. It's not going to be easy for Villa this season. They got very lucky against Wigan. Don't forget that. How did Cater control that? Why is my centre back? Oh, really? Thank fuck for that. Why the hell my midfielder's not back defending when they're on fucking defensive? I'm actually trying to ping this here. Hopefully a lot of power should go past. No, not Chaplin I was aiming for, but I'll take it. Because Chaplin could be in here now. Slanky just does the blocking like he has done. What's up, Angry Birds? You probably joined at the weirdest time ever. Not going to lie to you, because that was... I'm glad he's onside. I am glad he's onside. Courtois still got a fucking hand on it, the overpowered bastard, but we deflected it. He changed his direction. That's a solid yellow, Ben Egan. I think it was more a red card, but the referee for some reason let me off. Get in. Whew. Chef Wednesday Reading. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. Getting GG. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Fucking, ooh, load of shock. Save. And I'm guessing Harris' saves were that good. Save again by Courtois. Hit the post. Save again by Courtois. Goal. Yellow card. Goal. That yellow card actually worked in my favour. Surprisingly. But we deserved that win. Problem is they've got the away goal, but no, we can go to Chelsea. We can go to Stamford Bridge. And... not sit back, but get a goal, and then we're good. Whew. Chef Wednesday, you think Rotherham and QPR? I think QPR might go down. Rotherham potentially, but again, not 100% sure on that yet. Spurs only drew their last game as well, so we got very fortunate that Spurs didn't win the other game, so now we're 6 points clear, and only 12 points remaining. So 2 wins and a goal difference should make it so we win the Premier League. Put the bus for a 0-0 in the second leg. No chance, because if they score a goal, they're through. So I'm going to go for a goal. I'm going to go normal for the first like 60-70 minutes. If it's still 0-0 after that, good defensive. Sorry, go like ultra defensive. Right, players are unhappy. Pavard's unhappy. Okay then. Yeah, you're going to get sold, so I don't really care. Hakimi, you've been playing so many games this season. You can't be mad. And Nurmanen's not happy. I understand that one, actually. Nurmanen makes sense. I did offer him to play a few games, and he's not really played many, if any. I'm not going to park the bus on next match against Chelsea. No chance. I'm going to go for it. Well, I'm not going to go for it. I'm just going to play normal for the first, again, 65 minutes. Then decide after that. Right. Before this match, Moses is going to play, and Ibe's going to get a break, because I want Ibe ready for the next match against Chelsea off the bench, instead of Moses. Pavard is shit, so Dan Burn's going to play instead. Renic is going to actually play his first match for Book, who gets tired very quickly. Hakimi's going to play because he's bitching and moaning. Pavelka is going to get swapped for Nurminen. Again, he's bitching and moaning, so he will get a match. And who else was complaining? Hakimi was complaining. Pavard was complaining, but I don't give a shit about Pavard. Nurminen was complaining, and there was only 3, weren't there? Yeah, so Hakimi and Nurminen are playing. They'll be a bit happier now. Book on the bench, he can play the centre-back as well. Powell, Erbe, might give him another. Again, I keep giving Erbe so many chances. I'm going to actually put Ibe on the bench for Sullivan, just in case. Because obviously I still want to win this match. But again, I'm not going to risk my best team and fuck them all up, basically. Whew. Rotherham only championship team in the 1890 season never to play in the top flight at any point. Yeah, you told me. I remember you mentioned that before. I remember things. Right, so Burnley in the table were 18th. But saying that, Leicester were 19th and they beat us. No, we didn't. We beat Leicester. What am I on about? I got beat by West Ham. So yeah, it doesn't matter where they are on the table. FIFA is FIFA. It will fuck me over no matter what. City now 12th. Okay, it's very tight between City and Everton. So Everton actually beat us and Spurs. Amazing. We actually got to a point in this season after the first, I think, 14 games. We were undefeated. How that has changed. Anyone want to give Ben Egan 25 grand? Jesus, why do you need 25 grand for? That's like a cur, potentially. You're after a cur. If not, if you're spending 25 grand on something that's not a cur, something's gone wrong. Very wrong. I mean, unless you're spending 25 grand on a house, in which case you've got a really good deal. Unless it's like a, you know, small, tiny houses. Anyway, what am I on about? Match. Do I give you a chance? Yes, off the bench. Wolves are nearly down, yeah. Wolves, it's career mode, they never do well. All for foot. Nah, man, foot's dead. And that's one thing I do like about career mode. Career mode can last all season round. You get big YouTubers like, well, I said big YouTubers. You get YouTubers who have a lot of subs, somehow. Like MGH, who are like, oh, career mode's dead because my views have gone down. It's like, it's not because of the fact you've been doing the same thing for 6 years and people have got fucking bored. No, it's the fact that career mode's dead. You dick. No challenges, no nothing. Not listening to the fans. No, that's not the problem. It's the fact that the fucking career mode is dead. Wolves are down if Burnley win. I might let Burnley win. Nah, I'm kidding. I want to win, obviously. But actually, whilst I've got a few people in chat, if I win the lottery, I'll most likely spend £25,000 on pizza delivery for the next year. Ultra Clorox bleach, not a bad idea, but what about the weight you will put on? Because if you only eat pizza, you will put on weight. That's a problem. Unless, like I say, if you win the fucking lottery, you can just fucking buy anything you want. Liposuction, boob job, I don't know, you give a shit. Do what you want. Now here's Renich, the potential future legend. Yeah. Oh, you suck ass. Dan Burn, back in the team. Went up on first season on crew career mode and stayed there. I wasn't even looking then, and I luckily didn't lose the ball. Yeah, I don't think I've ever got relegated in a career mode. Like, ever. I just don't seem to do that. I'm not saying that I'm, like, awesome or anything, it's just I usually grind out results when I need to. Like, now, this point in the season, yes, I've lost 3 of my last 4 Premier League games or whatever it is, but you know, I'm grinding out results against teams like Leicester at the bottom of the table, now Burnley towards the bottom of the table. Using my weaker side, I'm grinding out results. Wait, what's that? Burke? That's Burn, I better say. Why is Burke playing? I'm sure I benched him. Mitchell. What was Vidal Preu's idea there? He saw the gap in front and went, I'm going to go a different way. Fucking arsehole. I'm going to key him it. He's had a mixed bag of games recently. Moses, good little turn, little swoopity swoop, and you're too slow. Not your fault, the game's fault is making you slower and older. Whoop. Was there an option on a career mode on FIFA where you could turn off aging? Am I thinking of something else? Meaning they were a good save? What was I thinking of? Buy mate have a good one. Oh, Bennigan, no problem, mate. Thank you for staying tuned as long as you could. Spent another 25,000 on gym memberships across the UK. Nice one. Victory 2-0 down. Damn, complete shock. It seems to be weird that normally people's career modes what Arsenal do is shocking. I know, it is very, very weird. I don't know why it happens, but EA and the people who develop career mode anyway must not like Arsenal. There must be a lot of Chelsea and Spurs fans in that studio. Especially Spurs, because they really do well every season. Chelsea do alright as well, so yeah, maybe it's just Chelsea and Spurs fans. Because how would that work? That's one thing I'm interested in, like, surely if you're making a game like FIFA, like you're coding them game and everything, and you support a team who's in the, obviously they'll be in the game, what do? Like, you must want to make your team better than everybody else, and you must want to make a team you don't like play like crap. I'm sure you could do that in the coding. It's probably not impossible to do. I mean, it's not impossible to do, but would people do that? Because I probably would. I'd like make Chelsea dead good and everything, and make United and all them terrible. Oh, straight to Mignolet, I think. Oh no, take the con. Started raining, damn dude. Hey, but yeah, well, I got you guys in chat. If you want to be honest or just even talk about it, who, like, what big YouTubers do you think are massively overrated and are very lucky to be in the situation they are? That's one thing I want to ask you guys. My question to the audience, so to speak. And if you're watching live on, well, you're watching on YouTube afterwards and you got this far, and yeah, you can answer the question in the comments if you want to. A big YouTuber who's got a lot of subs, doesn't have to be like millions of subs, you know, it could be like 100,000 or something. But a big YouTuber you think is massively overrated and is very lucky to be where they are right now, in terms of, like, you know, subs and all that stuff. That's a penalty. I'm gonna get it, am I? Mitchell finessed it. Oh, Tarkovsky blocked it. Because for me, a big YouTuber who is overrated, MGH. Don't know what he does different than any other YouTuber. Don't know why he's, you know, apparently a voice on career mode, because, you know, he doesn't do sliders. He doesn't. When people realise the game is broken, he doesn't change anything about it until it's too late. And then you're once again saving it. Now pouring down. Damn dude. Sorry for that. Glance at it. Never mind. What was that cross by Jack Byrne? That was a cross. Yeah, but for me personally, again, MGH, I think he's massively overrated. Some YouTubers I don't think, well, I think not fortunate to be where they are, but very naive, docs, but that's just my opinion. I know people might not like that opinion, but that it is. Probably true, my football manager said with Bournemouth, Man United won the league 7 times in my 9 seasons. Again, whoever codes that game just loves Man United. So as soon as I started talking, and Jose never gets sacked, did it? As soon as I mentioned MGH being a cunt, people left. That's weird. I never actually said cunt though, so to be fair to myself. It's weird. Oh no, that's a good ball through. That's on your Kuru. Now with a good save. Renich helps it away. Mitchell. Vidal Pereira. Moses again. Yeah, if people never get sacked on career mode, that's something they could add, but well, it's FIFA. Lost a lot of people then. Yeah, I've heard about Nuri. Shame what happened to him. Such a young lad as well, but I know it sounds really bad. At least he's still here. Alright. I deserve that. See, I've literally lost 10 viewers in the space of a couple of minutes. That's weird. Seriously, I don't get that, but whatever. Who cares? So he gets Burnley again. Such a fortunate goal to fucking score for them as well. I've had all the attacks, all the chances, and they get one shot on target and it goes in. I'm just like, I'm going to reload the game before this Chelsea match like I did last time against AC Milan, because they're so defensive, the teams I'm against, and it's just the RNG is against me. I cannot be arsed playing against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge like this. It's just going to be boring. And annoying. Mainly annoying. Like, this, like, everyone's back defending. Who are you passing to? You fucking moron. What's up, Tim, by the way? Welcome to the stream. Like, the goal they got was ridiculous. Come from nothing. Oh, Dan Burn, please. I mean, Dan Burn's good at the height thing, but oh my god, he's really going to give him chances after chances game. I've considered some bullshit goals here. Ah, it's good news. I thought the last thing I remember about Nuri was the fact that he was he went into a coma or something. He had some kind of brain deficiency or whatever it was. But yeah, again, good he's alive and good he recognises people, which is good. And yeah, that's in that situation. All you can hope for is him being alive and not saying this in an offensive way, but not being a vegetable, because obviously that's not a fun way to live. Not just for him, but his family and all that shit. But yeah, good to see he's getting better. Hopefully he won't play football again. There's probably no doubt about that. But hopefully, if he can recover to a certain extent, he'll get some kind of football job. Hopefully, get like I know with Ryan Mason, if people remember the Hull City player, former Spurs man, playing against Chelsea for Hull, went up for a header with Gary Cahill and he collided with him. He's got fractured his skull, and he could still play football technically, like nothing wrong with his ability to play, but if he basically got injured again in the head, it could be fatal. So it was like, nah, it's not worth the risk. So he decided to retire from football. Super young as well, which is always annoying. And I'll pray you. Again, talking about people's head injuries, goals go in. But yeah, Ryan Mason now works on Sky Sports News, which is very good to see. I mean, probably the best insight to get is from a player who is recently retired and is still relatively young, so he knows exactly how people are feeling. Obviously, it's bad for him to lose a job you love doing because of an injury, but happy doing the job you love doing. That's one thing about streaming. I'm never going to get injured streaming unless I fall off my chair like an arsehole. Even if I do, I won't lose the ability to stream. Hopefully, anyway. Fuck the people do. Maybe if I broke my hand, maybe like that'll be karma as fuck. If I was playing a game, slammed something when I was annoyed, like, and broke my hand, and it'd be like, oh, you can play, but you won't be the same again. It'd be like, shit, that's karma, bitch. Ah, they're just so slow on the turn. I can't wait to get this next season started so I can sell players and trade them out, and get rid of the weak and bring in the fresh and new blood. That sounds wrong when I say it like that, don't it? Bring in the new blood. Chip over the top, why not? Mitchell's not going to get there, that's why not, you dickhead. Hold on, Jack, but why did Gilby run away from it? I won the ball back and then Gilby ran off. Why they passed well too much then. Very fortunate to keep that ball. Keep it. So we got that through. Oh, it's a good ball through to Mitchell. Cut inside. Oh, brilliant play from Mitchell. You shit cunt. He was very talented, yeah, he was very talented indeed. Shame about him. Seneschal versus Kearns, retired sadly, very sad but great news. Actually, buy him in career mode. I could still, I might bring him in. I might bring him in. If the option's there. But again, it's one of the things, when I bring him in, if he plays and has a bad game, I can't like criticise him. It's like, you know what I mean? Because I know that people have a Curly Kemme, if you don't know who he is, keeper for Wolves, who got, I think it was either cancer or a brain tumour. And obviously still in the games, it's like, you know, Curly Kemme is a legend. Such a legend as a keeper. Just didn't care who he played. Well, he obviously cared who he played for when he played for him, but he just wanted to play football. Man was like the OG keeper you wanted in your team. Heard about the club, wasn't a bad keeper either. Why is Candy Nacho so far back? These are the questions I want answering. Rennish. Why can I not score? That was a fucking fantastic ball in by my young right back superstar, Rennish, and he fucking misses it. Hey backs, I should be doing a wager. If you somehow go unbeaten next season, I'll donate £60 and pay for your FIFA 19. No. because that'd be too much pressure, and then I'd be so tempted to lose. Like if I'm losing a match, just like restart the game. I mean, I wouldn't do that, but you know what I mean. Like, ooh, pressure. But nah, it's alright. I don't need the Zim money. I mean, I might start doing donations and stuff relatively soon, more to get adverts available on YouTube. But for the time being, I'm happy just to. Well, I will start doing donations if people want to do them. You don't have to, kind of thing. But for now, I'm happy just playing FIFA. Having people watching, enjoying themselves is the main thing. Money comes after. Mitchell. Oh, fucking nearly. What's up, Safe Idal? Again, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name incorrectly. They brought on Musonda. Fantastic. Go on, Akeem. I'll fucking grab my shirt, you cheating bastard. Who was that cross to? Come back. I didn't even check Burnley's side. To be honest, at this point I don't care. Right, Jack Byrne, JB. And I'll pray somebody gets that pass away. Mitchell keeps it, gets off to Gilby. Oh, fucking Allen. Got bored of foot, yeah. Yeah, nuked him. He is a 75 and don't progress further than 75. That's really good. Yeah, I don't do foot either. I never got into it. I can't get into foot properly. Like I do maybe 1 or 2 games. It's like, yeah, I'm done. I think the biggest problem for me with foot is other people just buy the best players, and it's like, well, I'm done. Like, you know, you've basically just bought loads of packs and got all that. I'm done. There's no fun in that for me personally. Like playing against a guy who's been like, oh, I've spent £100 on packs and I've got myself a really good player. It's like, well, sweet. Not necessarily cheated, but not done it legit, have you? Unless you go ultra defensive, I'll happily take a point from this match. Can I win that header? Nope. Can Jack Byrne help me out? Passing to Gilbert, and then Gilbert to Renich, and then first time ball to Ibe is fantastic. Jordan Ibe in the box, cutting back, finesse effort. Oh my god, why am I doing? I keep doing finesse now. Since somebody in chat said finesse, every shot's doing finesse. Oh my god, Eduardo Azuri, I cannot read whatever you wrote there. I do apologise, but I don't speak that language. Oh, Ibe. You cannot pass still. If you're still here, Tim, by the way, why can Urban not pass? What's wrong with him? He seems to have some kind of deficiency in passing. See what I mean? Like, further proof if he needed it, he cannot pass to save his life. I don't know what's wrong with him, I don't know if it's just a part of his game, but he can't pass. Yeah, the pack opening bollocks is like, nah. All RNG based and not worth it for me. Again, yeah, it's one thing, like, you can be the worst, like, FIFA player ever, like, as in the worst, and you can get, like, Messi or Ronaldo in a pack and you're a god, 1 shot on target. That shot on target actually wasn't the one that went in, which is a gutting, but it's a draw, it's better than a loss. Yeah, the fake pack opening video, it's just, man. Need to train his passing. Effort, though. I'm not going to spend a lot of time training up his passing because I don't like him. His finishing's not been that good either. And it's not, I said, when a player annoys me like 2 or 3 times, that's usually it for them at the club. I mean, I've got proof of that in the past. Sorry, with people like my keeper, Badiashile. I think he had 3 bad games and that was it. He was done. He never played for my club again. And then I had people like, who was it now? Randolph, good few games. After that, played bad, done. Archer, keeper, same difference. That happens a lot with my team. If I have a player and he's not off the bat really good, or even average at the least, I usually get rid of him. So it's Chelsea game, then end of the stream. Potentially yes. Also, I'll still do some stuff after the stream, like talking bollocks. If I win, I'll advance to the next match and see what I get in the final. But for the time being, yes, that is the plan. Planke's got 6 goals, so there, but fair play to him. So on 6 goals at the moment, we have quite a few players. Mertens, who's out, Slanky, obviously, Balde Dia, who's out with Monaco, and Lacazette and Carrasco knocking the goals in for Atletico Madrid. Spurs have got 2 top scorers up there with Eriksen and Kane, but it seems to be they're relying on just them 2. Whereas we kind of spread the goals across our team. Like, same with Chelsea. They got 1 player in this top 25, and that's Felipe Anderson with 3. Assists, we got 5 with Solanke. So Solanke's got 5 goals and 6 goals, 5 assists. He ain't doing bad. Chaplin's got 3 assists. Clean sheets, Harris has got 4, but Rico and Oblak have got 5 each. So that Spurs game's going to be very interesting. Courtois has got 4, I can understand why, he's a pain in the arse. But Lloris has also got 2, so they played Lloris in some Champions League games. Why? Any red cards? It's rare to get more than 1 red card in the Champions League. If you do, you're a very impressive player. / dirty. Can you try Karamoa? What's up, Adit Kabashi? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, MUFC OP Gamer. I support Chelsea and Wigan. Send me to the end. What? If I matched it on PlayStation, would it come up on stream? No, it would not. Because I've got all the notifications banned. Not banned, turned off, sorry, should I say. But I do get notifications through on my phone. I meant to anyway, but it doesn't work recently. Kind of annoys me. Need to fix that, actually. Yeah. But, oh, 1-1, there you go, that sounds about to look up. 1-1 was the last game between, oh no, that was the first game, so, shit. Atletico Madrid are through. So they beat Spurs 2-1, then drew 1-1. So Atletico Madrid are through. I will take a 1-1 draw in this next match. It means I will play in the final against Atletico. So now it's me or Chelsea in the final will be against Atletico. Whew. Let's see how we go. Yeah, United fan, and we got, yeah. I actually watched the highlights of that match. Brighton were unlucky not getting more goals in terms of the general play. I mean, yes, they scored every shot on target, but at the back, he looked shaky. But I think the biggest problem was midfield. Couldn't get any passes together. Pogba, to be fair to him, tried a shit ton. He tried all the passes, he tried literally everything, and he just couldn't get anything to go for him. Like, people were making runs. Lukaku didn't have a great game. That chance at the beginning was shocking how he missed that. But Brighton deserved the win. I don't think United fans will argue that. Karamoa, I'll check him up after this one. I like doing transfers at the end of the stream. No, rather than during the stream. So I'll do the games first and then do the transfers at the end. And I know it sounds very weird, but it makes people want to stick around. I think, I don't know. That's my process in my head, what I think anyway. Shane Duffy better than any United player he was. I felt bad for Lewis Dunk. He got injured straight away, but that's one thing. Brighton's main centre-back in Dunk got injured, but Balogun came on, perfectly fine. Bailly and Lindelof for United, shocking. Just from the start to the end, shocking. Like, Lindelof playing as a left-back half the time. Luke Shaw was kind of isolated quite a bit, didn't have the best of first halves, and got better as the game went on. But I think it was just a very bad game in general for United, and they've got to push it aside and carry on. Rams have Thiago Silva regen, nice. But yes, one thing, all you've got to do is United push it aside and move on. The kit clash isn't terrible, but it is minor. Should have really sorted that out. I hope they have third kits. Third kits is something I want to see for lower league sides. I don't think they've got it at the moment, and that'd be fantastic to see. Oh, weird ball back in. I couldn't get it back to Chaplin. But I think third kits for like championship sides would be good. Okay, then you didn't get that. Or maybe a chance to create your own third kit. Like get a template and be like, you know, your team plays in these colours, choose your third colour. I'll make it different. I mean, end of the day, it's offline. Who gives a shit if you make... Like Wigan's third kit could be red. It has been red in the past actually, to be fair, so that's not a great example. I should not have chose these kits. I completely didn't even think about it. I'm dumb. Oh well. Oh well. So, a 0-0 draw, I'm through. A 1-1 draw, I am still through. A 2-1 win for Chelsea and I'm out. Obviously they've got the away goal. Oh no, 2-1 and it's extra time. Oh, Chaplin, the footwork's brilliant. The finishing's... Look at the bounce back to the keeper. Perma circuit is something else. I'm not seen it yet. I'm trying to have a look at it. Mourinho is pissed. I think the problem with United isn't necessarily just Mourinho, it's the club itself. Ever since Fergie left, things have not looked good. How did Copper save that? I think when Fergie left, the fans didn't stop believing, so to speak, but they didn't think they'd win the league every season. It used to be when Fergie was in charge, every single season, especially towards like the end, it was like, we're going to win this season, we're going to win. It was a shock if you didn't. Whereas this season, it's like, well, since Fergie left, it's been like, alright, whatever. Where do you think you'll finish this season? Top 4. You're going from a team that wants to win every match, well, sorry, a team that wants to win the league, to a team that is not bothered if they come 3rd or 2nd. Whereas with Fergie, that never happened. With Fergie, it was like, where do you want to finish? 1st. Okay then. Carry on. It seems to be the fans, the club itself, has just kind of give up on itself, which is very good for me because I'm a Chelsea fan and a Wigan fan and I hate United, so yeah, brilliant for me. That turn was shocking. That's going to be kept playing it. No, it's not. Liverpool 1st, City 2nd. Ooh, it's a big shout. I've gone City 1st, Chelsea 2nd, Liverpool 3rd, but very close. But again, I think Chelsea will not care about Europa League. I think obviously you got City, Liverpool, Champions League, might fuck them over slightly, or Chelsea will play their 2nd team in the Europa League and just go for the Prem. I don't think they'll win it. Still don't think we got the squad for it yet. But again, Chelsea usually do that. One season fantastic, one season very average or below average. I mean, I don't give a shit, you're not passing that ball. Klopp's the best manager in football. I like Klopp as a manager. I do like him. I did like Conte as well. But then when he kind of like give up, it was like, that was not fun to see. I don't know why I headed that down. That was stupid, isn't it? Good save, guys. People saying Liverpool 1st this season. I mean, I don't think they'll do bad this season, but I don't think they'll... Why am I fucking doing stupid shit? I don't think they'll go on and win it. I really don't. I think they'll do a cup, but I don't think they'll win the league. City look too strong for me this season. And Liverpool defence not been tested yet. I mean, neither is... Well, Chelsea's kind of has been tested against Arsenal, and Chelsea still won. I know it was a very fortunate win, but a win's a win. Ha! A win is a win. No matter who it comes against, win's a win. I mean, you can beat Huddersfield 6-1 like City did, but then lose to like Arsenal, well, lose to maybe Liverpool, Arsenal, whatever it was, like 3-0, and it's like, well, shit. You can win every game 1-0. You win. You win the Premier League. Unless another team, well again, yeah, if you win every game, you're going to win the Premier League. It's literally impossible to lose after that point. Yeah, you've got to win the matches, got to beat the teams in front of you. Like me today against Chelsea, you've got to beat the team in front of me. Chaplin's not going to do well against this defence. Not with the fucking all the top 3 ball anyway. I don't see why he controlled that, but he kept it in place, so fair play to you. And it's like he's offset. Wait. How Palace are good. Chris Palace dropped bottom. No, Tim Goodwin last night. If Zaha leaves in January, yes, potentially. See you, no problem, Angry Birds. Thank you for staying for as long as you could. Many teams going to Selhurst Park will drop points. I can't remember what I put for Palace. I think I said... Did I say relegated? I think if they lost Zaha, I said they will get relegated or something like that. Because Zaha is by far their best player. Like, no doubt about it. I don't think anyone will deny that either. Weird that didn't work for him at United, that's what I find very strange. What was that pass, by the way? I had people open and you passed it stupidly. Oh my god, why is there so many fucking Chelsea players around me? Van Bergen just bullied Laporte there. Left point. Like, why has Chaplin not got his pace that he used to have? I mean, he's not gone down in his overall, but it's like he's lost that extra yard of pace he had. But he had it like at the start of the season, which makes no sense. Just towards the end of the season, he's kind of losing it, which makes no sense. It shouldn't happen. Salvador's in a tiny bit of space. Okay, ref, I've got like 4 on fucking 4 there and you blow the whistle. Thanks, dick. What makes no sense? Hodgson's getting sacked. Oh yeah, Hodgson getting sacked makes no sense. I think Hodgson will stay. If you're feeling down, just remember Liverpool lost the Premier League game with 2 games left. Yes, they did. Gerrard fell over. I remember that well as a Chelsea fan when Denver. Actually, I do remember that as a Chelsea fan, but not for a good reason. I mean, yes, we beat Liverpool because Gerrard fell over and all that shit, but we should have fucking won that season. We had points basically to win, and we just didn't win against the lesser teams. Got screwed over by bad refereeing. Very bad refereeing in the Sunderland game. Penalties at Altidore when he stood on our player's leg, I think. Like, really? That's the penalty when he fouled in? Alright. Fair play, you dick. Who's marking? The answer is nobody. Right, Chaplin, I'm going to play it back to Van Bergen actually, because it seems to be Van Bergen's got the pace at the moment. Over Chaplin. The game proved me wrong though. Very good. Should we sack it? And then he got blocked off. Stop with the shit game. Stop with the shit. Should we sack it? And you're making that run. There we go. Salvador into Solanke. Good first touch. Away from your man. It's a cross goal. Dominic Solanke. 1-0. Boom. The infamous slip. No doubt about it. Ultra Clorox bleach. No doubt about it. City were like 9 points behind us with 2 games in hand. If you didn't blow a 3-0 lead to Palace, you would have won the league. Again, it's one of them things you can look back, like, when you lose a Premier League by, like, goal difference or, like, a point or 2, you look back to all the games in the season thinking, wow, that changed everything. Not just for your team, but for the other team as well. So, like, you think, oh, if, say, for example, City got a penalty, it's like, that wasn't a penalty, but that got them 3 points. If that didn't happen, we would have won and all that shit. You know, it's just small stuff like that you think about, you think, oh my god, that's ridiculous. That's just the way football is, though. Just the way football is. Again, Chaplin's losing that touch. The killer touch. And my throat is just really fucked up at the moment. I don't know why. I should really clear my throat away from the mic. But that, I'm too stupid for that. I'm dumb. So I just cough into the mic like a dickhead. Not cough, but clear my throat in the mic like a dickhead. Oh my god, run back. Not hard to run. You have legs, use them. Right, Lenya. Salvador's through. Good first touch, he should be in. Cut back. Played across goal, never mind. It got blocked, luckily. Van Bergen couldn't get that. Once again, clear my throat into the mic. Because I'm fucking dumb. Oh, well done, Solanke. Oh, I just don't want to play it too. Chaplin wasn't there and waiting. He wasn't really expecting it. I can understand that. Shibasaki to Salvador. Oh, slank it. No, over the top. I held L1. Well done, Salvador, though, winning it back. Trying to slip it through to Van Bergen, but it wasn't my best idea. Chaplin just seems out of it. I don't know why. I think if Ibe's going to come on for anybody, it will eventually be Salvador, because Salvador has run himself ragged this match, there's no doubt about that. But if Stero Branco's now got a chance, getting slowly caught, but we've got Solanke in the middle, and there he is. Dominic Solanke has put us through. Oh, hold on a minute. You fucking dare, YouTube. You got to go now, Ben, no problem. Murata or Costa, in my opinion, Costa, I agree with you there. Apparently my video output is low, so I'm not sure if my stream's going to actually do well at the moment. It seems to be okay here. Just YouTube's not doing well at the moment, but hopefully you'll still see the goal. I'm just going to wait a few seconds before I carry on, because the video output is apparently low. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, as such viewers will experience buffering, even not buffing. So while it's doing that, I'm going to make some subs. If for whatever reason the stream's messing up for you guys, let me know, because I don't know what to do at the moment. Oh yeah, it's gone back to normal health now. It's good, it's fixed itself. An hour and 50 minutes in and it goes bleh. Bit weird. Just I scored the goal as well. That annoyed me more than anything else. Why do I keep it froze? Yeah, refresh the stream, people. Refresh it. It'll come back. Yeah. If anything goes wrong with the stream, just refresh it, people. There's no need to worry about it. It'll be fine. But yeah, we've got Salvador coming off, bringing on Ibe, and hopefully, no, we should be good. Especially if Chelsea keep giving us the ball like that. If we give it away like that, though, that's ridiculous. I mean, we should be through now, realistically. I'm not going to just say that just yet. I want to make 100% sure before I start saying anything stupid. Ibe. Oh, lucky Inigo Martinez gets there. Chaplin now tracking back, covering Ibe. Again, it's not winning the ball back. Chaplin not doing his usual anything then, apparently. He let the ball go through his legs. Force you meant to get back in the fucking box, you absolute dickhead. Almost give him a goal end game, didn't it? Force him meant to do some stupid shit. Right, Stero Branco. Forward again. Bit of a gap through Van Bergen. Chaplin. Solanke's making a follow-up run, but we're going to play it to Ibe, who's got a lot more stamina and is in a better position. Solanke again. Who was that to? When Chaplin was in a better position. All he did was lay it off in front of him. Lay it off. Like that. Simple. And he didn't do it. My God, this passing by Chelsea is frustrating. If they give it away like that, they can do it all day for all I care. You've got Jordan Ibe running at you. Where you in, mate? Whip it in. Chaplin. Oh, he's poked it through. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. 3-0. 5-1 in aggregate. Chaplin's finally come good. Again, and of all things to score from against Chelsea, 2 crosses. Solanke for the first one, Chaplin for the second one. It's fixed, that's all good. Again, it does it sometimes, that's YouTube. That's streaming for you. Of course I should have done better. But there you go. We can beat Chelsea 3-0, yet we can't beat... Yes, I'm using my second team, but we can't beat Burnley and West Ham? Really? It proves how miles ahead my first team is than my second team. It proves how beneficial it is bringing on Jordan Ibe as a sub. It just changed the game for us. Really? Couldn't get that tackle, that's going to be a fucking... I don't want to get anyone sent off for the final, though. That's my biggest worry now. Although Harris didn't pick that up for a long ass time. Why is he still down complaining? pussy. Shibasaki getting forward. I like it. There you go. There's going to be a yellow card for Lenya, but I don't really care. If he gets suspended for the next... Well, he's not going to get suspended, so... All's good there. 3-0 win. Probably didn't deserve a 3-0 win. But I'll take it. And we're through to the Champions League final. Kind of less emphatic about that one because of the fact that after that second goal went in, I was pretty much through anyway. So, yeah. Champions League final against Atletico Madrid, which will be tomorrow. But we've got about 10 minutes left before I start thinking about finishing off the stream. Manager rating's gone up to a 90. I banged the table. And once again, Spurs lost. So I think Spurs have had a massively bad end to the season. I've been a lot of fortunes to be fair, but with 25 wins out of 35, lost too many games. Not many draws, to be honest, which is very weird. Only 4 draws. What's up, Daryl Pro Striker 7.5? Welcome to the stream. It is coming towards an end, so you kind of joined at the worst time, but you know, you still got time to do stuff. Luke Burke's not happy. Fair enough. Makes sense. But yeah, I'm going to advance this Crystal Palace match. And if you have any transfers you want me to look at, let me know. And I'll wait for them to come through. So any players you think I should buy, players I should sell for certain people potentially. Got some square reports to look through. We've got David Kovnacki. Not bad. Not bad at all. But not fantastic. I want fantastic. He's got the acceleration, but not really the speed, if that makes sense. He's got okay stamina, but he is 6'2", but he's very similar to Solanke, so I don't really need somebody like that. I've got one already. Schick, he's going to be some stuff, whatever. Matthias Pereira. Again, I've got Cams, I've got Onima coming in next season. I don't really need a guy the exact same. Scuffy, whatever. Actually, I should delete that. Who gives a shit? DeBell, Lucas. Torgan Hazard? Nah. I'm messing with keeping because he's retiring, right? Cavallero even. Promise. Can you subscribe to me? You can do what you want. It's up to you. If you want to subscribe, you can subscribe. It's all up to you. Chris Durkin, no. I know Tim's suggesting, but that is just not good enough. He's only really strong. Not terrible and technical, but that's a no for me. Schlager, once again, I've got better centre mids. Kovalenko, got better centre mids. Sean Maguire's not bad. Got massively good acceleration, but he's just very similar to Chaplin and not as good. Burke also a no as well. So yeah, not them ones. Let's search up some players. First one is it Ivan Caballero? No, it says Promise is the first one, because that was Sam's suggestion. I think he plays for Spurs. Quincy Promise still play for Spurs? Yes, he does. And I'll scout him. He's a backup right midfielder. Won't be too bad, but we have Ibe. So if he's not as good as Ibe, then I won't get him. I think it is Ivan Cavallero. Yeah, Ivan Cavallero. Backup left midfielder. Could be a good option. 29 years old though, quite old. I'm not really a big fan of bringing in older players, if I can help it. But at the moment, I'm actually going to go through my squad. And I don't think I can transfer list everybody I want to, but I'll transfer list a few. Harris is staying in goal, he's been good. Pavelka is a good backup, although I might sell Pavelka. He's going on loan to Leverkusen. I'm about to say I'm not sold him. Joe Clark is getting sold. Burke is loan listed. Moses is loan listed. Acero Branco is still playing. Hakimi, not happy, but he's playing, so I can't add Pavel to the transfer list yet, but I wish I could. Renic, potential to be special, he will stay at the club. Joe Gomez has been fantastic, Forcimenta fantastic. Clark Salt has been good as a backup. Bamert transfer listed. Virgin Perez is as well. Turner, I think I'm going to add to the... I can't add to the loan list. Fantastic. Release players? I can't release players. Am I from Wigan? Yes, I am. I can't release any more players because the game won't let me. You can now only release 2 a season, I believe. That's a problem for me. Schlupp's leaving. Tooman's loan listed. Collins is on loan. Nieman's on loan. Nieman's going to come back and play, so I'm happy with him. I might sell Collins. I do like the guy, but I might keep him as a backup. I don't know. Maybe White's transfer listed. Shibasaki, Ibe staying. Grant is going to get sold. Massey's going to get sold. Gilby's going out on loan. Nick Powell's going to probably get sold as well. Maybe Jack Byrne. I'm I'm going to actually transfer list Jack Byrne. Osadibe's leaving. Alenya's never going to leave. Pasi Hatunen, loan listed at the moment. Kandera Nacho's loan listed. He's very unhappy. But he's playing though. I don't get that. Salvador is unhappy, but he'll be staying. Williams showing great potential. Good for him. Mitchell's also showing great potential. Van Bergen. I'm going to add Williams to the loan list. Vidal Pereira. I'll keep him around. Herbe's going to get sold. Solanke is definitely staying. I'm going to let Grigg run out of contract. I think that's the best thing to do. So I think what I'm going to do is, if a player, what I should have done is, when a player got player of the season, I should have just added them to. Although I do want to keep him though. Actually, I'll keep Grigg. If I can afford him, I'll keep him. If not, I'll let him go. Chaplin's going to stay for the longest time possible. Lang, when he comes back, I'm going to sell him. He's just not good enough anymore. Hugh Hill's on loan at Ipswich, got up by 4. Pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to sell some players and all that shit. So there was a squad report as well if you were interested. But yes, the next episode, next stream will be tomorrow. For some reason, it's not drawn the Champions League final. No, it does. Champions League final is in June. Very weird time for it. But yeah, I'll be playing next episode against Palace, Watford and Spurs all the way from home. And then I'll finish off with the game against Atletico Madrid in the Champions League final. I might do some games against fans. Probably not today, because I think it is football today. I'll try and watch that later on. Maybe Wednesday, maybe tomorrow, after I finish the season. Might be a good way of doing it. So yeah, I'll let you all know in more detail. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you want to stay up to date with me in terms of when I'm streaming and stuff, a good place to check will be my Discord. If you want to vote on my next FIFA 19 career mode, use the link provided here. And if you do want to add me for that challenge, well, not for the challenge, if you want to add me and play against me on PlayStation, that's my PSN ID coming up. It is basically my username. Just send me a friend request, put in the little description, YouTube, and then I'll add you. Play some games together. Or against each other. It might be like one game, move to a different subscriber. So I'll try and play as many games as possible. Daryl Pro Striker, you can try, but the commands only work for me and potential future moderators. And if you do want to be a moderator, join my Discord, let me know. Could happen. And if you want to check out my Twitter, I don't use it that much. I'm more on Discord than Twitter, to be fair. You can check it out there. So yes, that is going to be it for this stream. We're in to the Champions League final. I'm going to be playing against Atletico Madrid. And yeah, pretty much that is all. But yeah, thank you guys for watching for as long as you did. If you have any suggestions at all for streams, if you want to comment or put it in chat, I'll look at it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all again tomorrow, 10:30, 10:30 AM British time, BST or GMT, whatever it is. And I'll be streaming FIFA 18 once again. I'm playing my final few games of the season, hopefully winning the Premier League, and the biggest challenge is trying to win the Champions League as well. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace out.